Hi, I'm Johnny Roxville, and this is the Thunder King Wallbanger. Oh, God. Okay, again. Oh, one more, okay. Oh! Last one. Oh, God. All right, enough. I've had enough. Hi, everybody. It's Az here from Heel vs. Babyface, not to be confused, of course, with Johnny Roxville. Now, you're joining me as I start one of the craziest quests that we've got to date on the PTR for patch 5.2. And it's a welcome return. Well, it's certainly a welcome return for me. For others, it may not be. Of the group quest. And not just two-person group quest or three-person group quest. This is the return of a 5-person group quest, and it's brilliant. It's called Champions of the Thunder King, and we're starting off by taking out one of the Spirit Champions. There's various ones. We've got the Thunder Champion, we have the Primal Champion, and we've got the Spirit Champions. Now, you have to kill one of each to complete this quest, but there is more than one of the Thunder, Spirit and Primal Champions scattered around the island. So I'm just showing you 3 of the ones that we kill, but there are others. And if you want to know all the locations, I'll be quite happy to do a very short video on where the summoning stones are to actually get these beasts out. So what do you need to actually summon them? Well, you know those relics of Shanzi? You need 3 of those. Those are the ones that drop from the rare elites, and they can also drop from the Troves of the Thunder King single-person scenario, which we've seen me do on numerous occasions thus far. But this has to be, I think, the toughest of the lot. Well, I said the toughest of the lot. We killed this one, but there is one that we got absolutely annihilated on, which was actually in the Throne of Thunder itself, in the surrounding area, not in the actual raid instance. And when you summon the boss, it doesn't even come up as an elite. It just comes up as a regular mob, which is a little bit confusing. But he places traps all over the floor, and we just got crushed. We got absolutely crushed. I do have footage of that. I can show you failures. It pains me to do so, but I may do. But this one is awesome, because you've got this, obviously, this spirit dino, which we're attacking as the main mob here. But there are loads of Surok around this area. As you can see, all those dead Surok we have killed while attacking this beast. And then every so often, you'll see there's almost these ghostly raptors which are ploughing on through, and they'll take, give out damage to the melees that are at front. So just be careful when they eventually come in. And then, as you can see from the guy shouting out, we get an ad that will just come in spawning. And although it's a regular ad, pretty tough on the old HP's levels. For me to burn something down now doesn't take a lot of time at all. So even being able to survive thus far is pretty cool. But look at this. And they respawn really quickly. So we've got another massive wave of Surok coming in. And this guy still won't die. Die, goddamn you, die. And it puts some nasty little slow debuffs on you, and then the boss will actually fear you. You can get silenced as well. There's plenty of annoyance here for everybody. But it's really good fun and highly enjoyable. You kill one, and then you get that achievement. So that was a nice little start off with. Blimey, Charlie. So we're just going to polish off the ads. Let's take you to the second mob. Now, I had the largest number of the... Is it Relics of Shanzi? I can't remember. I've got a terrible memory. So I thought it was only fair that I used mine to start summoning these bosses. And it's about time they got some use as well. Remember, how many times have I done Troves of the Thunder King now? God, must be 20 to 30. Easily. Easy. That's how many times I've run it. And those Relics of Shanzi drop with great regularity from them. I've also killed uber amounts of rare elites on the Island Thunder King, and they drop one as well. So it doesn't take you too long to rack up a cricket score. So by the time you pick up this quest, and you do pick it up rather early, I'd imagine it'll only take you possibly a couple of days if you're committed. Obviously, if you're just a casual player and only get on every now and again, then it might take you a week or two to get sufficient numbers. But if you get into a party of people, then the likelihood is between you all, you're going to have 9 of the relics, and you need 3 each to summon these beasts. Now, this is the primal one. This is a dire horn, as I just decide to stand in its swishy tail attack and do absolutely nothing to help myself, but is what I'm here for. And this was a lot easier to kill than the spirit beast. Couple of attacks, had a charge. It puts the shield up in front of it. If you attack it head on, it will simply deflect your attacks. All you have to do is just get up behind it and you can DPS as normal. And before we knew it, it was already dead. So yeah, not so much fun as the first one, but hey, look, it's a group quest and it's decent enough for a group quest. I'm not going to start getting really pedantic now. So the third one and the final one is going to be the Thunder... As I start banging on the walls again. The Thunder Champion. And okay, you deserve this. This isn't the Thunder Champion that we succeeded on. This is the one that I mentioned earlier in the video that we complete and utterly failed. Look at it. The regular mob, level 90 mob. Very resilient to damage, and look, just the traps all over the floor. It's annihilating the team, just absolutely annihilated. Look at that, last man standing. Not that it means anything, because kaboom. Alright, so let's take you to the one that we succeeded on. And this fight was 100 times, a little bit of hyperbole there, 100 times easier than the one you've just seen. In fact, the boss only has a couple of abilities of any note whatsoever. First of all, he will drop some pools of lightning on the floor. That's pretty much WoW 101 stuff. Do not stand in crap on the floor. Do not stand in a rain of fire. He will also electrify one of the party members. To ditch the electrical charge, you right click onto that huge lightning rod. That will then spawn a lightning elemental, which you can burn down in absolutely next to no time. It is good to burn the ads down as opposed to just constantly focus on the boss, because they do become rather an annoyance and they are very easy to kill, so just get them out the way. But the boss is, what, 60% down already, and it's going down very quickly indeed. So although this fight wasn't definitely up to the previous one, the one that we wiped on, I would have loved if the guys are up for it, but I don't know, if we all had our own things to do. And I didn't have, that said, the amount of time that I wanted to. But it would be lovely to revisit that fight and try and get it correct, because it looked phenomenal. So it's just a little bit odd that you have a fight with that Mogu that just absolutely destroyed us, and then you have a fight like this, which is so simplistic. It kind of confuses. But that didn't bother me much. The people that I partied with were absolutely lovely. Great communicators, seen a bunch of very nice people indeed. That definitely enhanced my experience, and I also think I was a little bit giddy that we've finally got to go back into 5-person group questing as well. So that is the Champions of the Thunder King quest complete. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am so sorry for my voice. I am trying desperately hard to get rid of this cold that I've had for about nearly 2 weeks now. I will get rid, I do promise. So please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, and also do like my Facebook, and I shall be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye bye.